Hello guys, today we're going to get started here in just a minute. Just going to get things set up here. It's been a minute since this game's had some stuff going on, so I'll get to that in a little bit. I'm just going to set this up here. All right, let me adjust this here. Oh, that's actually perfect. All right, let me see the volume. Good here. All right. Now let's share the link here. All right, today, as we go to the next Earth or universe or whatnot for finding it, as the first video when we traveled to the No Mercyverse, we did a tournament among random participants, and Billy Gunn won it, so he's the first member there. This one, since there is no tournament in this, as far as I can see, X rules. Let's see. Let me do some exploring. Okay, we'll do that. Since that's the case, then we're going to do the Retro Rumble. 16 men. Okay, so we can do 16. That's good. That should be a good chunk of that roster there. I like to try to get these random. The cool part is, how many guys do we have here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. You got 19. So a few guys are going to be left out. So let's look at rules first. So increments. 8. How many can we go at? Let's just start with 2. Let's make things interesting. Let's do 30 seconds. Do up to 60. That's not an accelerated clock, I don't think. So we'll do 30 seconds. Um. So let's do random. Okay. What the heck? Huh. Interesting. Oh, just random? Oh, like that? Alright. Shit, how do you... I won't do random. Let's just... Versus? What the heck? Can I not do, like... Let's try that. Yeah, okay, what? What do you... I was able to do it last time with just me. What the fuck? Hold on a sec. This is... Let's see, what would be a good... Let's do... Oh, there we go. So I guess we can only randomly pick one guy to start things off with. So I don't have any... So everyone else is out of control.
To the Retro Rumble!
Alright, so we're starting out with the LOD here. So this game kind of... had some pretty big hype for a while. And then it finally came out and it did pretty well. It was a pretty solid game, but then but they said they were going to add stuff. Then they added one free wrestler with some updates, and then that was it for like eons. Like, it was bad. And then all this out of nowhere, they just started to like They said they were coming up with a gajillion new things and stuff. And yeah, it's kind of got new life right now. I don't think any of the new stuff's out yet, but ooh.
Into the ropes he goes.
Ooh. The winner of this will join Billy Gunn as part of the roster being assembled here. I believe it is top rope. Oh, maybe it's not top rope. Maybe it's an optional elimination thing. Pile driver. Hawk's got a special lined up. Oh, he got eliminated. Oh, shit. I messed up. I'm sorry, guys. I was trying to pause it. We'll start over. There was a little hesitation. I was trying to pause it.
Welcome to the Retro Rumble!
I don't think you guys will complain too much.
Into the corner. Storm epitomizes violence. He's gonna make quick work of him. Into the ropes he goes. Storm epitomizes violence. Another man enters the rumble.
Yeah, this game is really solid. I think a couple things that need to be added is some creation stuff, like with belts and wrestlers and stuff. That's a big thing there. But I did hear they were going to add tag belts, because there is single belt stuff in that 10 pounds of gold thing. I haven't really gotten that far with it. But I know they're going to add, I know they're adding Magnum TA, the Rock and Roll Express, and Demolition. You got one member's LOD there. Full 8 there. Wait, did I remember to put the rolls together? Wait a sec. That's a pause. Shit, hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really fucking this one up. Learning process. Yeah, I need to Alright, this is it here. We're set. I know how to pause and all that.
Welcome to the Retro Rumble! What a competitor! Here's Hawk showing off his veteran skills. Into the corner. Down he goes. goes. Nova's in the best shape of his career. Nova's in the best shape of his career.
Ooh.
Nova's in the best shape of his career.
I hope as they add wrestlers, they increase the Rumble thing a little bit. Because, in all honesty, like, with the way it's designed, there's no reason why you couldn't add, like, extra slots to it. Like, 16 to, like, 20 or 24 or 32 or something.
Showed off those veteran skills. Into the corner. Now he goes. He killed him. He's dead. He has the advantage now.
Oh, Hollywood Nova's had something ready there.
Into the corner. Into the corner. Make quick work of him. Nova's in the best shape of his career. Another man enters. Into the ropes he goes.
Oh, top rope elimination counts too. That's good.
Into the corner. Best in the world here tonight. Into the corner. Here's Warriors. Childhood dragon in a gas station. Into the corner. Let's make quick work of him. Let's make quick work of him. This Warhorse plays by his own rules. Into the ropes he goes. He killed him. He's dead.
Oh, wow.
Into the corner. Listen to this crowd. Nova's in the best shape of his career. He just gets better and better. He's making a stand at Hollywood Nova. Another man enters the rumble. That's exactly the kind of match the Russian nightmare thrives in. Into the corner. That's textbook, Ian.
Ooh. Oh, going for a cover there. Oh. Hard to say so far. I don't know how many people are left. It's a 16-man cap. I kind of had a couple false stops. One because there was some slowdown and I accidentally quit the match instead of pausing. And the second time I forgot to set up the rules for it. So this is the third time's the charm here. But who's been in here for a bit? I'm trying to. I think out of all of them, I think Warhorse might be in here the longest. Only one half the LOD was in there. But it's a 19-man roster, so there will be 3 guys that won't appear here. So there's a very small chance we won't see the other LOD guy, but we'll have to see. It's oh. Here comes Johnny Retro, which is also known as John Morrison. Ooh.
Into the corner. There he goes to the top. There he goes to the top rope.
There goes Matt Cardona.
Into the corner. Wants to make quick work of him. advantage has been done. Use the advantage now. These cartoon punches are stiffer than an action figure. Into the corner.
Oh.
I would not want to mess with.
Oh.
Hospital. You have the best in the world here tonight.
Some of the names I'm a little rough in. Like the new guy that just came in, my memory's fuzzy on him.
Into the corner. This is what he does, Ian. Down he goes. Down he goes.
Ooh.
The best in the world here tonight. Big mistake. Into the corner.
Ooh.
What a reversal! Mr. Hughes poised for victory. He's in trouble.
Turn odd man out advantage in the ring so far. Oh, new guy coming in. Ooh. No. Cardona's gone. Ooh. Oh, here comes the other Road Warrior. Road Warrior Animal coming in. Yeah, what a rush, yeah. Mr. Hughes has been pretty dominant here. Ooh. I think this is the final five here. I don't think anyone new is going to be coming in. That means I think Animal was the last guy in, so he might have the best chance of winning it. Mr. Hughes is gone. Down to 3. Yeah, Road Warrior Animal has the most stamina here. Oh, Stevie T. Oop. Screen went dark. I don't know why this... There we go. Oh, wow, he got eliminated. I was surprised. Now what? Tia Richards. Oh, wow.
The winner of the Retro Rumble is Zack Sabre Jr.
Zack Sabre Jr. is the new guy coming in. Man. So, let's see. How long did that take? Oh, wow. That was only 26 minutes. Jeez, with the mess ups, man. Okay. All right. So, let's see. I'll explore this game a little bit here. Right. Okay. Got a lot of different stuff we can do here. So for the game here, so I guess I'll look through the game here to kind of. So in terms of open world isms with this game, there's potential. It's not quite there yet because you got, in terms of exhibition, you got some decent options. For single, you got you can have all these time limits. You got cage options with best of 3 and AI stuff. It's a wrestling game through and through. There's a grapple system and all that. Think of it, it's kind of similar to the way Fire Pro works a little bit. It's kind of along that vein, but it's also in tribute to like some of the WrestleFest arcade game too. So it's kind of that. It's a pretty good game gameplay wise. It's very solid. Okay, there's cage. Falls count anywhere options. 2 out of 3 falls. You can do count outs up to 30 seconds. AI, so there's that for 3-way. Time limits. Cage. Falls count. You can make it elimination as well. It might have been. I can't say for sure. It's not really any different here for 4-way. Tag. Let's see. Time limits. Cage. False counts. Ring counts. Elimination. Tornado. 6-man. Is there any difference? Like, at all? Nope. 8-man? Any? No. So, that's kind of what you got for exhibition. So, pretty decent selection. And you got the Retro Rumble, which you really just saw. These two, 10 pounds ago, that's just arcade mode. I think that's how you unlock the belt, the belt for using. And then you got the story mode. I'm kind of in a middle one. I started one quite a while ago, and I keep kind of getting stuck, so I haven't really achieved a lot there. But this is not a bad game. It has a good, colorful roster. More supposed to be coming, at least 5 guys with some update stuff. But I think it is going to be DLC stuff, so you would have to pay for it. This game isn't expensive. I heard tag belts would be on the way as well. So one of those updates. So there is potential to do some open world isms. It's just the lack of creation kind of hurts it a little bit. If you had to create a wrestler in this at minimum, because the arenas and everything are great. You got a great arena selection and everything. Like, everything's good, solid here. It just needs a little bit more in the roster department. And if they aren't going to really go full on with that in the long scheme of things, they really should have to create a wrestler. So if they had to create a wrestler and you got some build options, you can have some good open world fun with this. But until they do that, it's kind of on the line. So it just depends on how much you want to go with things. Man, I was kind of hoping that would take a little longer. But yeah, so now we got Billy Gunn and Zack Sabre Jr. So at least we got somebody we know that's not going to be in a lot of games, so it's going to be colorful. That'll help. Man, there's not really a whole lot I can do here, but I think I'll add a new rule here since it's Rumble. Since I don't know, should I? I don't know. I guess I'll ask you guys in the chat here. I'm trying to think how I want to approach this because this is kind of something I was afraid of because I knew Rumbles would go by a bit quicker than tournaments, but I didn't think it would go by that fast here. Because keep in mind that I had to start and stop like a few times before I finally got going. So because I don't want to do all this setup for such a short stream. So I guess the best way to go about it is, interesting. I could do that. That could make things interesting. Yeah, I think I thought about doing tournament on paper. I just thought that I could either do Rumble or tournament, and I thought Rumble would be enough. I was afraid that for games that Rumble, because I know some games of Rumble might run long enough. It's just I knew, because the thing is, if I apply that rule, I would have to use it for every scenario because I kind of want that standard net. It's just some games Rumbles might be very long, and if I double that, that could really add quite a bit. But you know what? I mean, since it is a multiverse thing, and in a daring attempt to be different, I think you are right. I think we will do that. The only trick will be is the only trick will be to. Oh, I can do up to a minute. Yeah. The only trick. But the only reason I wouldn't do a tournament on paper too is that really, in all honesty, if a wrestling video game doesn't have a tournament or a rumble, if it has neither, then it's probably not a good enough game to cover anyway, in all honesty. So that's kind of the criteria. So I think a rule from now on is to make things a little different is either a tournament or a double rumble with the winners facing off with each other. I think that'd be the good equivalents from each other, because in all actuality, I would like it to be one rumble, but I think for something like this, I think there should be more in it there. So 2K really doesn't. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. Because as we're talking about this, it's making things interesting. So here's what I'm gonna do. Because here's the thing too, I can't control the lineup of guys, so if we do this and Nick Aldis happens, not Nick Aldis, Zack Sabre Jr. happens to win again, that kind of wrecks the plan a little bit. I mean, if they sweep it, then so be it, but then it shows. But I don't know. I don't know. it's kind of hard because I don't want to set a precedent that can make it harder long term. Because, like I said, if I'm going to do it for this, I'm going to do it for every wrestling game I'm going to do a Rumble in, which might be a decent amount of them because I don't know how many wrestling games that we're going to cover that's going to have tournaments. So I think at the end of the day, probably the best course of action. Because the other thing too is, if I do a Rumble, it's going to be the max amount of people. So that could add the length there too. So here's what I'm going to do. I think for sake of simplicity, I think I'm just going to I think for sake of simplicity, I think I'm gonna, because here's the thing, I don't have enough like ground to really compare, because for all I know, this might be the exception. We may do other Rumbles and other games and they may be quick as hell. Alright, I have an idea. Okay, here's what we'll do. If there's a video game, here's the rule now. Here I figured out. Okay, if a video game if all they have is a Rumble option, but the highest they can do, but if they can't get higher than 30 with their Rumble, then we'll do 2 Rumbles with the one facing off. That way we can get a fair length. So we'll have a cap. So if a default Rumble is, the minimum is, if it can't go 30 or more, then we'll do 2 with the winners facing off if they're different winners. If it can go higher than that, then it'll be 1. So that's what we'll do. That way, everything will be faired up. So we'll do it like that. So all right, Hollywood Nova. Okay, so let's just see how things go here. We got the rules correct. Yes. Rules. Yeah, because they got 4, 8, 12, 16. They got 21 arenas, which is wild.
Welcome to the Retro Rumble! Into the ropes.
Nick Aldis and Matt Cardona, that's funny. Alright, so the winner of this will fight Zack Sabre in a versus match to determine the final spot. If Zack Sabre wins again, then he'll get the complete domination, and we'll go from there. Alright, so yeah. This is probably the best way to go, because I don't know how many wrestling games that I have where their Rumbles are going to be less than this that don't have tournaments. Less than 30. So this might be the lone exception to that rule. So we'll have to see. Oh, power bomb! Wow.
Into the corner. We have the best in the world here tonight. Here tonight. Into the corner. You reversed it.
Ooh. Ooh. That was an X Factor.
Into the corner. Into the corner. No one's getting over there. I can't believe it. Into the corner.
Also, whoever's watching, how does the audio from the TV sound? Is it decent, or does it need a little work? Because if it needs some work, I'll have to look into it. Because when I last tested, it sounded a lot better when I finally found the right settings. But if there needs more adjustments, then I can work on that.
So dangerous. This is over. Into the corner. What a beatdown. To a hospital. He's dead. Into the ropes he goes. He's looking to make quick work of him.
Okay. Let me see. Yeah, because the volume's in the 20s, and right here it's very loud. So I'm gonna have to maybe I do have a small mic, so maybe I can use that and put it closer to the TV. That might help. I'll have to test it out in the next stream I do through this format. Speaking of streaming schedule wise, so Clash at the Castles tomorrow. I do plan on watching it. I think it's at 2. Yeah, I will say the music in this game is freaking rocking though. Like all the wrestlers got their own themes and stuff. I mean, it a lot of great music in this game. The game actually does have commentary. Actually, it does. It's unfortunately you can't hear it. So I will have to work on that, because if I'm going to be doing streaming like this and other stuff, and a decent amount of stuff, at least until I actually get regular style streaming, I'm going to have to work on the audio stuff. I mean, the commentary itself isn't like revolutionary, but it's pretty well executed. Here's Hollywood Nova.
Look at the size of Mr. Hughes. Another man enters the room. Into the corner.
Cabana has a special lined up.
Into the corner. So dangerous.
But yeah, in terms of streaming schedule, tomorrow Clash at the Castle, I am going to watch that. It is at 2. However, I may have to wait till the replay's available, because I am going to be I got some stuff going on earlier in the morning, so I don't know if we'll be back in time to watch it. If that's the case, I'll probably watch it when it comes available at like 5 or 6, which can kind of determine when I stream, because I want to stream after I watch it, because when I stream, I want to be able to talk about it if I do stream that day. So we'll have to see how things go. Because to be honest, even despite all that, I do have stuff I would like to work on off stream. So if anything, I can do those things. But we'll have to see. Because if all else fails, I can do a very... Well, if all else fails, I might skip the day for streaming. So we'll just have to see. Or I could just say fuck it and do it anyway. But if I do stream tomorrow, I'll probably do like... I don't know if I'll do GM mode, because that can be kind of lengthy. I might do another one of these, but if Star Fox DPS or Eli put booking in for TWL stuff, I could do one of those. So we'll just have to see on that front. Ooh. Aldis is in. He won the last one.
Into the corner. Mr. Hughes is tan dancing on his opponent's head. The best in the world here tonight. That's a textbook. Into the corner. Down he goes. Into the corner. This man is a powerhouse.
Oh, look at that maneuver. Figure 4.
Mr. Hughes is poised for victory. Inside a snack on danger and time on death. Another man enters the rumble. Listen to this crowd.
Hughes has been eliminated.
He's making a statement.
So is Tommy Dreamer.
What a competitor. Big mistake. What a reversal. Over the top he
Ooh.
goes. We have the best in the world here tonight. No one can survive that. This is what he does, Ian. And determination. There he goes to the top rope. Into the corner.
Ooh. Ooh.
What a beatdown. No one could survive that. This is a war. This is a dream match.
Ooh. Oh, that crack eliminated. It's literally Aldis and Animal again. I don't think Hawk was in. He might have been on 3 out. Aldis might sweep it. Ooh, armbar. Oh no. Well, I guess he proved himself. All right, so Nick Aldis swept them. So I guess Nick Aldis, we just further confirmed that. Yeah, that's a better length for something like this. We already went through the game, but yeah, overall, I mean, this is a pretty fun, solid game. It's better that they're coming back to it and they're adding new stuff again, which is great. But I think once they add Create a Wrestler, that's really going to add a lot to this game. Once they do that, they got something. And then if they throw in maybe a Create a Belt or something like that, even though if they add the NWA titles, I would be fine with that. But yeah, Create a Wrestler would be solid. That'd be slapping right there. Game modes, I mean, 10 pounds in story. If they keep adding, I heard they're going to add more to story. So that would be great if they keep that up. 10 pounds of gold is fine as is, but if they had a tag option, like I think they're going to for the new tag titles, that'll add a lot. Retro Rumble, I mean, it'd be nice if they maybe expanded to beyond 16. We'll have to see on that if they decide so. Versus, I mean, more match types wouldn't hurt, but it's a decent amount. So yeah, overall, this is pretty. It has potential for open world isms. It just needs a little bit more stuff. There's 19. There's 19 guys. When the game came out, there was 18 wrestlers, but after a bit, they did they did a update that threw in an extra one. Well, they were all indie guys, so they had to approach each one. This game's kind of weird. Well, they're adding 5 more, but I think it's as DLC, and that includes the Rock and Roll Express, the Demolition, and Magnum TA. Yeah, yeah. You would think that it would be like, I guess when they had 18, they knew they couldn't do 20 because they didn't have 20 guys, and they figured 18 sounded rounded well off enough. But yeah, I hope that. But yeah, it's gonna be boosted up to 24 once they release those DLCs because they are supposed to be DLCs. But they were dead for a long time. But I think new people kind of went in charge because this is a great base game. But if they just added more stuff in it, just basic 101 wrestling stuff, even creation stuff, even like it could add a whole lot to this game because the gameplay and the music and the atmosphere and everything else is like really really good. They just needed a little bit more. But yeah, but yeah, like I said, streaming schedule wise, tomorrow's kind of touchy. It just depends on when I'm able to watch Crash at the Castle. So we'll see. Because if I end up having to watch it, like if it gets done at 5, it'll probably not be available till 6. Probably won't be streaming till kind of late-ish. So if I do, so we'll just have to see how things go. It is a Saturday and tomorrow is Sunday, and the day after that Sunday. I know those are kind of dead days for people because they're out busy on the weekend with people and such. So we'll see. I might. It just depends on what's there. But before anything else, let's go through that wheel warp hole and see what's the next world we're going to be visiting here. Put it in front of the camera here. Let's see if it's... Oh, wrong thing. There we go. The delay's so bad from that to that it's throwing me off. I'm going to have to just be patient. All right, let's try that. All right. Close enough. Oh, sweet. Looks like WWE 12 is going to be the next game we're going to explore. So keep an eye out for that. WWE 12 will be the next stream. So that could be tomorrow. Now, I don't know if that... I know that game obviously has a Rumble, but I don't know if it has a tournament, though. So we'll see on that. If it does, we'll do tournament. If not, we'll do the Rumble. But yeah, that'll be an interesting game to look at because I've been hearing some positive things about the game lately, especially in universe mode, which is something that might be a possible usage thing. So we'll have to see. But yeah, Billy Gunn and Nick Aldis, two guys in of the 16 that we're going to be doing for guys. So we'll see how things go there. As we keep journeying through the wrestling multiverse. But yeah, there's not gonna be there's not gonna be any more streams tonight. Because I have to be up early in the day, so this will be it for tonight. Tomorrow, possibly, it just depends on when I watch Crash at the Castle. If I do stream, unless TWN stuff gets booked, I'm probably not gonna do GM mode because that's kind of on the long side. And I don't know when I'll be streaming tomorrow. So So unless TWN gets booked, I'll probably be doing WWE 12 for this. So keep an eye out for all that. But outside of all that, they call this OP. Just saw that. But yeah, that's going to do it for this specific stream here, guys. Thanks for watching. In case you guys want to chat with anyone at the Campy Company, didn't want to use the YouTube comment section, we do have a couple options. First one is we have a Discord channel. Find a link to that about page / about section of our channel. We also have a community tab on our channel as well. You can access that anywhere at any time. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.